Welcome friends to another session of the Silk Road to Excel at Work. In this session we look at one of the basics of Excel and of life itself, the time and the date. The date and time formats are in the number tab of Excel in the general options. I am using Office 365 in which it is in the home tab here, number, where I can click and select short date, long date, the time formats. Or else I can go to the number tab, again date and time formats, and select whichever format of date that I want it to be displayed. Time again has got different modes how we can display it. These are there. So for formatting a number in a cell as date or time, you go to the format cell option under the number tab, and the shortcut key to do is the shortcut key to go to the number tab of any cell is Control 1, and the date and time can be written as a number. For example, today's date is 17th November, this is in India, IST 17/11/2020. This 17th November 2020, but tomorrow when it comes again it will change. So the formula to do this is use the today. The today function has got no arguments, today and just a bracket open and a bracket close. The same thing is taken by now. I want this to display only the date. That is, I want this has got no option for displaying only the date. See here in the date option there is no option for providing only the date. You can give a combination of date and month in the Excel's default options. Suppose for whatever reason you need to display only the date, there is no format here. So the number tab, that is the custom option, you can have an option called D. Typing just a D gives you, that is, just type a D in the format, and this equals this. I am using the same formula here. You see 17, the 7th number, when I use the format as D, gives me the data displayed in A4 is displayed only the date is displayed, not the month or the year. Now this appearance is only for date, which gives 17. The format is used D. In case you use DD, this gives in the same format in double digits. For example, if I make this DD, this remains the same. The difference is, suppose this is given as, let us say, 6th November, 6/11/2020. This gives a leading 0 when it is formatted as DD. If it is formatted as D alone, it gives only the 6 without the leading 0. If I remove only one D here, this will be D. So the difference between D and DD is that in case I'll use same date here. We'll use same date here. Appearance wise, this will be, if I use the format as DD and make this date equivalent to the date in A5, this will give us 06. So putting is again back to today or now, gives me 17. So again, for ease of convenience, let us make this all equivalent to each other. So now I want to display here the month and the date. That is, I want to display here as 17 number default. I want this to be shown as the date and date slash gives me 1711. So the format is dd slash So I'll keep here typing the various formats. You will see how it works out. How to do it is, now we want this to display, try to say dd and y gives me. We can do one thing, you can copy the format here, go to the format cells option, go to the custom and then type Control V, so we get what was pasted here, and this date equals of course this one, displayed as 17/NOV/2020. If you want to show the date here, the day of the week, the format is DDD for the short form and DDDD for the long form. That is, I'll again copy this to here, copy this to here, and then format this as DDD, gives me the short form, and formatting this with the DDDD gives me the full form of the day, Tuesday. Now just for combining all this, I need to show the day of the week, which is Saturday, and today is date and the full form of the month and the year. This is perhaps the longest format of date in the Excel arsenal. So we'll again copy this, go to the format cells option of B10 and then type this. So this gives the full November. We require November in full form, that is NOMBER. So this is formatted as MMMM. So Tuesday 17 November 2020. Now coming to the time of it. So we'll again say 17th November. Now I want this to show only the time. So the current time is displayed in, let us say, I want to just know the time in hours. Now it is 5:36 by my computer. So I just want to display the time of 5, let us say AM, just the hour and the AM. So the format is HH AM/PM. It will take the time which is the as per the clock of the computer. So here I use the same format here. I use H. If I use H, it comes a single digit, it comes without leading 0. If I use HH, a leading 0 is added if it is a single digit number in terms of time. This is AM/PM. This shows 05 AM. Now again copy this same formula here. The date is present time. So and now I want to display the hour and the time, the minute, I mean HH/MM, again AM/PM. Irrespective of you put capital letters or small letters here, the time is always displayed if you use AM/PM mode in capital letters. So again copy the whole thing here. This will be same as this A12, the format custom, and this you can just HH AM/PM. If you want to have a better clarity in terms of time, you can add a colon here. It will display like time format. And the seconds also HH MM MM SS AM PM. So again copy the whole thing here, copy it, go to Control 1, go to custom and change the whole thing to format and make this equivalent to A13, will give you 5:39:49 AM. This being the current time keeps changing as and when the cells are recalculated. So again copy, for example, this one to here. This again recalculates. The longest in the S.I.L. is HH, HH, MM, SS of AM, PM, and today being Saturday, that is DDDD, Saturday, the date, the month in full form, and the year in full form. This is the longest date and time format in Excel. I doubt we will fit in this formula. So again go to control 1 and paste the whole thing here. 541 AM 2020 2020. So this is various modes. I'll just increase so you can do the whole thing here. This HH colon MM colon SS AM slash PM comma DDDD comma DD MMMM y. So this is how these are not required now. So using these options you can customize your display of date and time. In the next session we will see how we calculate on the date and time and how Excel calculates dates. Hope you have learned something new or refreshed what you already know. Thanks for watching.